Happy New Year, Renegade Nation! Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Beta's Bandicoot, Bash Fetchum, Crystal Gomez, Chris, Oliver Odegaard, James Butterworth, Amar Shika, Rogelio Gomez, Sean Delaney, Jessica Bogus, Dan Robin, Liam, Farron Chowdhury, Harris, Biggest Dickus, Monty Python fan I see, Trentix, Jawad Krebs, Ju Chin, Good Christian Boy, Lindsay Johnson, Jordan Kirk, Hanolex, Banana Peel, Devon, Fathalo, Lit, Thomas Mollett, Elite Leaks, and Moisty Justice. And I would also like to give a big shout out to our executive producers, Joshua Fix, The Gimpster 101, and Bevan Brummett. Thank you all very much for your support. If you want to become a YouTube member, click the join button right down beside the subscribe button down below. And if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link down below to find out more. We'll see you there.
Get around my
I didn't know you could do that.
Damn it. Got owned by a guy named Doot. Oh. Wow, this dude right here. Is this Colonel Sanders?
Yes.
You know, there are things that some shows cover that nowadays would not fly. They're like the show like Chappelle's Show. I don't think could exist in the modern lexicon, given how outrage culture is. But then again, Dave Chappelle has just given absolute zero fucks about what people think, and has come out of it on the other side just smelling like roses. And there's some people who can survive that. There's some people who can do that. Family Guy towed the PC line for some time, but then eventually broke out of it. I would say Chappelle's Show, South Park, damn. There's several shows out there. If you all can think of any off the top of your head, Always Sunny, even though, Always Sunny, they had to delete several episodes because of blackface, which pointed out the fact that you should not do blackface, but yet for some reason, apparent. Also, they pulled an episode of Golden Girls offline because it had Blanche with a like natural mask on. It was like a cucumber mask that was dark, so they misconstrued it as blackface and they removed that episode of it. I don't get it. Look, if there are people out there who get offended by it, they'll say something. That's the whole thing. When you try to be offended on someone else's behalf, you often wind up putting the cart before the horse. Again, it comes back to the whole thing. Like, I had someone the other day get on me for saying American Indian. If that term offends you, I have something to say. I don't care. Because the term American Indian, which is, again, a term that was saddled onto the first peoples of this continent, the First Nations, and from all the way from up in Alaska, all the way down into South America. The first peoples here in the mainland United States were saddled with American Indian. Now, the thing is, that is a term that, to the American Indian peoples, according to them, this isn't something I'm saying without any evidence to back it up. CGP Grey did an entire video where he went to dozens and dozens of varying native tribes, American Indian tribes, and all of them pretty much unanimously said the exact same thing. They prefer to be called American Indians, not Native Americans. And the reason for that is because they have had the term Native American saddled on them here recently, when they have been using the term American Indian for an extended period of time. To them, it is what they identify as. It's in all honesty, it's a term that they have embraced and made their own. And now everyone's coming in and telling them, oh, you have to call yourselves Native Americans now. No. Given the fact that everything has been taken from the First Peoples here in this country, the level that it has and what they have now, they deserve to be able to call themselves literally whatever the hell they want. I'm not going to tell them they have to start calling themselves Native Americans. I'm not going to tell them they have to, refer to themselves, that they have to be happy that the Washington Redskins are no longer called the Washington Redskins. It's people who are being offended on behalf of others. That is the problem. For instance, my entire life, my parents taught me not to judge. My parents told me, judge a person for who they are inside. That is what matters. That matters more than the skin color. That matters than what's dangling between their legs or lack thereof. That matters more than the color of their eyes, where, what religion they claim, what nation they're from, what creed they follow, whatever. The content of a character, my parents taught me from judging someone based upon the content of their character instead of skin often leads to people understanding each other on a much deeper plane. Because you don't live with any preconceptions that, this one white person does something bad, therefore all white people have to answer for it. Which is something I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing that a lot with the protests that happened in Washington, D.C., where a bunch of people stormed the Capitol. And now there's just nothing but a bunch of people out there saying, oh, it's nothing but a bunch of angry white people storming the, It's like, guys, seriously? You're going to throw race at it the very first thing you do? You're not just going to say, yeah, these people here, they're a bunch of idiots, because they stormed the Capitol. Yeah, they're idiots. Who gives a shit if they're white? I don't care if they're white. I care that they're bad people. I care that they are doing bad things. It's just Anyway, this is Family Guy roasting everything black. Here we go.
Alright. So I'm chilling in Verona when my homie busts out with, yo, Romeo, check out that biatch Juliet in the window. Problem is, Juliet's peeps are like East Coast rappers, and my posse's representing West Side. Just like my boys Tupac and Biggie, know what I'm saying?
That's racist, man. Yeah, that's just straight ignorant, dog.
Jail isn't prison.
Jesus
Prison
Christ.
is big and scary. Jail is just a sleeping deputy with keys that can be grabbed by a long broom handle or a mischievous dog.
Do black people ever go to jail?
No, they go to prison.
Sending a selfie
Damn.
to Bonnie and Donna. Rose, bitches!
Don't hit send.
Please don't hit send.
And send! You son of a bitch! I told you.
What did he do next?
Don't listen to you!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Woo! Oh boy! Woo boy! That's sad. That's to the core right there, man. That's to the core. Boom! Oh! Here's the thing. I wouldn't be laughing this much if I hadn't witnessed this personally. Woo! Oh my god. Oh. God, I love the Black Student Union. That's actually where I saw this happen. I mean, it's not really a stereotype. It's just, it happens. Fuck.
You all remember the plan. We walk up wearing our Bill Cosby masks.
Peter, that's President Obama.
Oh, did I just do a racism?
Chris, you can't join the army. You're too young. Besides, the army's weak. Now the Marines, those are the men you want to...
Are you kidding, Lois? The Army's great. You get to save money for college, there's free food, and all the brown people you can rape.
Woo! Damn. Also, if Jake were here, he'd probably just be like, he'd probably be clapping his hands and just be like,
Those are the men you wanna...
guarantee you right now, Jake would just be like, Lois knows what's up.
Are you kidding, Lois? The Army's great.
And
you
then-
can save money for college, there's free
And then there's
food,
this.
and all the brown people you can rate.
Whew, Family Guy was much different back in the day. You can tell, outside of the aspect ratio and the animation quality, you can tell with the comedy they're spilling. Woo! God. Uh-oh. Hey, aren't you?
Hey, you're that black guy I saw in the news conference, ain't you?
Yeah, that's me.
This is Guard 15. I'm gonna need backup. I've got a stolen vehicle here.
But this is my car.
Suspect's getting belligerent.
What?
Officer down.
We now return to Rodney, King of Queens.
Damn.
Rodney, did you take out the trash?
I forgot.
Damn.
Oh, no, she didn't.
There, mailman.
Me?
No, the other black guy in shorts. Yes, you. Here.
Well, you, sir, are a racist, and a rude one at that.
So, you're not a mailman?
Okay, yes, I am a mailman, but these are my 1983 Maurice cheek shorts.
Maurice
honey,
cheek
I'm so
shorts.
excited to finally meet your girlfriend.
Here she comes now.
Yoo-hoo, baby!
Oh, no.
Really? Come on. Come on. Yoo-hoo? Oh. You at least make her grape soda. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Oh. Oh, that's bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm gonna get canceled. Fuck.
Shouldn't be poking around out here. White men have been spotted nearby, laying traps and forming slow-pitch softball leagues.
Well, whatever makes him happy. Live and let live. That's what I say. And I'm sure that's what they say, too.
Hello, I'm Cleveland from South Carolina.
Wow, you're a different color than me. Would you like to be equals?
You know, I usually don't come to funerals.
Not entirely
Summer
not entirely accurate, but I'll let it pass.
I always wind up getting hit by a black woman with a purse.
You find the man who did this.
Ma'am,
You
what's
bring
your
him to
relationship to
justice.
Brian?
You make sure this
Are you sure there was the right
doesn't die for nothing.
Ma'am,
You show
Brian's a
worldwide
dog.
You became a cop.
Okay.
Hey, Stewie, they got... Stewie? Oh, my God, he's gone. Has anyone seen my son? Hello? Hey, it's the Crows from Dumbo. Hey, you guys see my son?
Well, I done seen about everything, but I sure enough ain't seen your boy no-how.
Ah, that's good old-fashioned family racism.
And nothing to console me but the screaming
Yeah,
black dolphins.
the whole thing is the crows from Dumbo. Yeah, kind of speaking too much jive for it to pass nowadays. I don't mind that shit. I've been to some block parties down in North Carolina. I hear a bunch of old men like talking shit like that. They just be like, "Have you seen that shit?" Like, "Hey, I seen that shit the other day." Man, you see that? Oh, damn! Look at that right there. Oh, whoo. Yeah, look. Art imitates life. Life imitates art. This is how fucking shit goes. I'm not 100% happy about it. I mean, there's plenty of stereotypes I find fucking like ridiculous. Like the stereotype about how all Christians are, a bunch of, like every Christian is literally a Republican. I know plenty of them that aren't. Oh, and also another thing too. Not all Southerners are a bunch of cousin fucking asshats. Now we do drink moonshine. That is, that's about as true as the sun is bright. But, all I'll say is this, is that I ain't never come across it. Never. That's just me, though. I don't know. Maybe there's some, like, way back in the woods. Of course, I'm from way back in the woods. I'm from back in the holler. I'm from way back. I didn't experience hearing that till I was 13 years old. God.
Man, that dollar's getting all over town. Yeah, like your mom. Oh,
Damn.
Man. Oh, man, I'm just playing. Hey, man, you seen that movie, The Cove? The Cove? How you supposed to talk about The Cove? I mean, I saw the movie, but I was like, oh.
we're in Germany. Look, there's the Black Forest. We're gonna take the whole family on vacation this summer. The 10 of us gonna load up the Impala and head on down to Hotlanta. Hey, I heard that.
Hotlanta? Been to Hotlanta. Hotlanta's nice.
You know my boy's out on bail next week, right? Man, it seems like yesterday he was in juvie.
Peter, what are you doing?
Crack. I remember this.
Fuck? Hey, at least I'm not drinking, Brian. Yeah, this isn't exactly a good substitute. Where'd you get crack?
From Black's.
What?
Yeah, right behind Black's hardware store. There's
a white guy selling it.
Listen to these lyrics.
Come on, you're gonna cut out the worst. You're gonna cut out probably the worst part of it. Actually, maybe it is best that you cut out the worst part of it. Brian comes back later. Peter's like clasping a pillow. His hair's all over the place, and his hair's frizzed up all over the place. And Brian's like, "Oh my God, Peter, what happened?" And Peter goes, "Government that took my baby." Like, that's the worst part of that. Oh, God.
I rip it hardcore like porno flick bitches. I roll with groups of ghetto bastards with biscuits.
Oh, look, they got a translation for white people. I give 110% when it comes to helping my community, even though I occasionally associate with some less than reputable characters.
Yeah.
Well, we did it. We actually made a movie. Yeah, I don't want to call this a movie. We made a film. We made a film, guys. Here we go. This is garbage. I'm just happy for a night out.
Peter, where
Damn.
are you going?
Last day on Earth, last chance to do this. I'm going into the inner city and I'm going to yell the N-word.
This will... Wait. This can only end one way. Peter's gonna come back. He's gonna be, like, fucked up.
They respected me for...
Okay, was not expecting that. Look, ballsy motherfucker.
Excuse me. I'd like to say a couple of truths to the men in this audience. It's your fault we have so much crime in this country, and it's your fault we have so much violence in this country.
You know, there's certain people that wind up on in obituaries. He's gonna wind up missing. That's all I'm gonna say. Peter's about to wind up missing. You bet, yeah, run, bitch! Hey, what up, Sammy?
Junior, what are you doing up here?
Whatever Frank tells me to do, man.
Hey, Sam, get back in here and carry my golf clubs.
Yes, boss.
Ugh, seems kind of racist, doesn't it?
No. You should talk to. Okay, I hate pausing this so much. You should talk to Quincy Jones. You should hear what Quincy Jones would always say about how hard Frank was against racism. See, misportrayals about racism when it comes to figures who are no longer here to defend themselves. For instance, Walt Disney. Everyone says Walt Disney was anti-Semitic. Here's the problem with that statement. Walt Disney was not anti-Semitic. A lot of the people around him often tell stories about how he would tell jokes that would often go ways of, him imitating people. In truth, the Sherman brothers, who were in fact Jewish, who were collaborators with Walt Disney from, I believe, 1950 until Walt Disney's death, just over a decade later, spoke avidly of Walt Disney and how actually, I think the one Sherman brother who's still alive has gone on to say he can't believe how far certain misgivings and certain things have gone that Walt Disney is now portrayed the way that he's portrayed. And because that's how comedy flows, and that, there's really no limit to what is being said or how it's being conceived, of course the whole world now thinks Walt Disney was an ardent anti-Semite. As a matter of fact, here's one thing a lot of people don't know. He actually supported Leni Riefenstahl until Leni Riefenstahl made it abundantly clear where Leni Riefenstahl stood, with Hitler, and as soon as they clarified that, guess what? Walt Disney stopped supporting Leni Riefenstahl and absolutely just abhorred anything that Leni Riefenstahl did as soon as he found out that Leni Riefenstahl was an anti-Semite. Boom. Suck it. That's history.
No, because Sammy's in on it.
Okay. But he's still carrying the club.
I must say, I do feel a strange satisfaction watching the black ball topple all those self-righteous white pins.
Can't blame them for being self-righteous. The black ball's in their neighborhood uninvited.
The black ball's done nothing wrong.
If the black ball's innocent, it has nothing to fear.
Excuse me. Hi. Yeah.
Damn.
Is there like a human resources guy we could talk to? I have a work-related grievance.
What?
Well, the quarters are too crowded, the hours are long, and, I don't like to be this guy, but a couple of the overseers have been making racial slurs.
Damn.
I was brought up on the streets, no moms and dads. I had to fend for myself with my own 2 hands. But today I'm hurt, and I'll tell you why. I got a hangnail.
Hangnail.
Hanging from my cuticle, a hangnail.
Hangnail.
It ain't beautiful. It hurts like a bitch that I did last night.
We're not the first people to be dragged off against our will.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
Damn it, I swear to God, I will turn this ship around.
That
Do
worked.
it.
Okay, teach us a lesson. Yeah, that's even better.
All right, if that's...
Hey, wait a minute.
You know, Kohai Estates is a very exclusive neighborhood.
I got an invitation to go to the mayor's house.
So you're telling me if I ran these plates, they'd come back clean?
Absolutely.
Hold the attitude.
I love this town, but nothing is ever as innocent as it seems.
Attaboy, Oak.
Damn it. Come on. Well.
For my school paper. Do you charge black guys more or less?
That's a hard question to answer. Most of them get a group rate.
Come on now, let's not talk about work.
Diamond earring. He's got that big necklace with a dollar sign
Started
on
running
it.
a train, but that's something
Always
else.
grabbing his crotch when he's telling a story, like the one about when he found out his mother is really his grandmother. He always wears cheap cologne, never pays his alimony. He's extremely cut for a guy who never works out. Oh, there he is. Thanks anyway. Hey, Reggie. Boy, they just went right after Cleveland, didn't they?
Geez, that word looks even harsher when it's in all caps.
This company's gonna make it on my ideas. Here are the products we'll be unveiling in the new fiscal year.
Do it. The African American Heart Monitor. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he did. To Cleveland, I just wanted to give you a heads up that Denver has a whip because, well, you know, given your racial heritage, it seems like something you might want to keep an eye out for.
Great sodagram.
I know this is very risky, but the upside is so good, I'm taking it.
No.
Same way Paula Dean got her cooking show taken off the air by saying the one word you can't come back from.
What? Say the word? Right now?
Yeah, together. Ready?
You bet.
Huh. Name's a little deceiving.
Oh, come on. White Castle? Come on. Although, yeah, White Castle. I mean, I've been to White Castle, and it's pretty mixed, but yeah, it's popular in black neighborhoods. Very popular. Uh-oh.
That truck's coming up on us awful fast.
Holy crap! Do you see what I see?
I'm afraid I do.
We're being chased by ghosts!
Do you guys want to...
You know, a moment in time that could have led to me not being here was when my granddad and his friend, who were both in the Army together, at, boy. They were on their way into Alabama to see a show, and when they were on their way back, they got followed back to the state line by 3 cars. One of them pulled in front of them, stopped, and they asked them what the hell they were doing there, and my granddad pretty much just had to explain, yeah, we were here watching a show, you know, we heard that, you know, this place was really nice, we wanted to come here, and they didn't like the fact that a white man and a black man were driving together, and yeah, if things would have gone a different way and my granddad wouldn't have been in the Army along with his friend, I might not be here right now. So, yeah, that's... History's a weird friggin' thing.
See a dead body. Cleve, it's 1955. Please re-enter the clubhouse in a more stereotypically animated fashion.
Damn it.
Lord almighty, I done seen me a dead body down by the lake. Sure enough, I thought I'd go deep and dumb when I saw me that dead body.
Cleve, calm down. You're not making any sense.
If I were you, I'd keep
Damn
your
it.
mouth shut till you talk to a lawyer.
I didn't kill anybody.
Oh my God. Is this what black people see all the time?
Peter.
Hey, Lois, what are your parents doing here?
Oh, they surprised us with a visit after I told them about your recent discovery.
Yes, Peter, we hear you're a Negro now.
Yep, I even got my own posse. Hey, Big Dog, T-Bone, Shades, you guys go make yourself some sandwiches. We'll hook up later.
My jacket's in the kitchen. Please don't write on it.
What, you dating that guy? It's just a lot to take in.
Oh, yeah. You're telling me.
Oh, come on. Those kinds of jokes aren't helping.
What do you want me to say? You're being silly. I mean, Jerome and I dated over 12 inches ago.
What did I just say?
Let's find out
Damn it.
who you really are. It's old man Barney Frank.
And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you meddling Republicans.
Thanks for all your help, Globetrotters.
That was a cold swish. Put her there.
Oh, no.
Damn. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, subscribe. Okay. So, alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get canceled for some of the stuff that I said. That grape soda line, I'm not... I would apologize for, but I know my buddies would make the same joke. I know Yusuf would probably make that joke. I guess we'll just have to... we'll have to see. I mean, probably made in terrible taste. God. I wonder what Marcus would make of this shit. He'd probably... I don't know what... He'd probably, tell me to turn it off already. Some of the shit in this, he'd probably just... Wait, is that a... That's Quagmire having a dummy hold a gun to his head. Man, that guy's fucking weird. Alright, so... This was Family Guy roasting everything black. Yeah, there was some funny shit in here. Some legit funny stuff. Also, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for now. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. Dear God. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it. This was Family Guy roasting everything black. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate. I'll see you then. Peace out.